D TV. I'm your girl Imani D, and here we have conversations about life, growth, and self-care. Guys, welcome back. I'm so happy. If you're new to the channel, I need you to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I need you to go ahead and do that if you're part of the community as well. Go ahead and like and comment. And I need you to go ahead and hit that notification bell while you're at it so you can be notified anytime a new video is uploaded to the channel. Whew, okay, got that out of the way. Guys, thank you so much for coming back again. Today on Self-Care Sunday, we are going to talk about choosing yourself, right? And this topic came up for me because I realized that choosing yourself is really important in life. And I know that sounds so cliche, right? But it's something that requires you to really be self-aware, one, and truly take the time that's necessary to get to know yourself. I think so many times many of us can struggle from people pleasing and wanting so badly to please others, or make sure that we are putting our loved ones, if you're in a relationship, significant others, our friends, making sure that we're putting these people first so that they know that we love them. But I'm here to tell you that if you don't prioritize yourself like you prioritize everybody else, you're going to come up short and you're going to end up getting the short end of the stick. And it's a harsh reality to realize that, to be honest, because you will end up feeling, I would say you would end up feeling resentful. Yeah, I think that's the perfect word. You resent everything that you've put out for others. You resent being so caring, being so kind, being so whatever you've been to people. And it's really because you haven't prioritized yourself. You haven't put yourself first. You haven't taken the time to love yourself the way you are loving other people. And really, I've come to find that when people overextend themselves or they're people pleasers, I've even found with myself, this is really where this comes from, that you're really giving the love that you wish to have, that you wish that others would give to you. And I'm here to tell you that if you are giving people love, and if you're giving of yourself in a way where you're feeling like I'm giving, and no one's putting into me, no one's showing up for me, I'm here to tell you, you have to put yourself first. You have to do those things for yourself. And I'm not saying that you have to do it in a way where you're being mean, but it does require you to put boundaries up. It does require you to show up for yourself. If Saturdays are your day where, hey, Saturday is me time in the morning. I'm not going to do anything at this time frame. I'm blocking out for myself. After a certain hour, I'm not available. I won't be talking. I won't be texting. Those little things matter. And when you can show up for yourself and give yourself the love that you wish others would give you, you actually come to a point where you find that you don't need others to give it to you. And here's the thing. It's a beautiful thing to have a community of people around you that show you love and support. But I've really come to find that when you don't give it to yourself, it doesn't really matter what other people do for you, because you're not even actually paying attention to it. You are more so focused on the fact of how you feel. And when you show up for yourself, when you become your own best friend, when you begin to think, well, what do I want to do? When you ask yourself those questions, you actually set yourself up to be able to prioritize yourself. And something that I've been doing recently is I ask myself, what would I do if I was not afraid? What would I do if I was not fearful of another person's reaction? What would I do? Because really, a lot of times, again, with people pleasing, we do things out of fear, that a person is going to be upset or they're going to be angry or whatever. But what would you do if there was no fear attached to that? Would you still do that same action? Would you still prioritize or put that person before yourself? Hey, I don't know. Just food for thought. But, it's something that I believe we have to start doing more of. I think the pandemic has definitely taught us that we have to slow down. We have to take in life. We have to be more present. We have to be more present for ourselves. Prioritizing time to reflect and think on think on your thoughts, or think on your emotions. Process things for yourself. And really answering questions for yourself. How does that make me feel? When this person keeps calling my phone and asking me to do X, Y, and Z for them all the time, when they keep asking me to give them money, when they keep asking me to give them this or that, whatever it is, how does it make me feel? And is it something that I actually really want to do at the time? Choosing yourself really is tied to self-worth as well, because when you value yourself, you come to a point where you're not going to accept the bare minimum from yourself. So then in turn, you're not going to accept other people treating you a certain way as well, because you know what loving yourself feels like. And it's an ugly process, on the self-worth journey. It can be ugly, because it requires you to sit back and think on past experiences, think on how did I become this way, think on why do I do what I do. That why question is so good. And I believe if you kind of like keep asking why, you'll uncover layers, right? So if you ask yourself, well, why do I react that way? And then you ask yourself a question again, well, where does that come from? Where does that stem from? Where does that feeling come from? And then you'll begin to think, okay, well, when was the first time that I began to think like this or feel like this? Did I do that before that situation, after that situation? Like, if you keep asking why to yourself, you'll uncover a lot of truths about why you continue to prioritize everyone else besides yourself. Choosing yourself is not easy. Nothing we talk about on this channel is going to be easy, by the way. Just going to say that. But I've come to find that when you do it, you feel lighter. That resentment that you really feel, and when you have that resentment towards the people around you, it's really you're resenting yourself too. Like, why do I keep putting up with this? Why do I keep allowing people to give me the bare minimum? Why do I keep accepting it? Why do I keep running around for everyone else and I don't prioritize myself? And that even includes your job too. Hello, let me tell you, I've seen it in cases where, people are working so hard. We should work hard on our jobs. We should take pride in what we do. Remember, I've talked about that. But at the same time, we should prioritize ourselves so we can show up at our workplace, at our family events, for our families, for our friends, present and aware, where we're connected with ourselves. Because when we become so busy that we're running around and we're not prioritizing ourselves, we begin to be tired, we're stressed out, we're missing the little things. You begin to become more prone to missing the details in your life. And you end up resenting everyone around you because you're like, I'm doing everything for everyone, but what do people do for me? And I'm here to tell you, you have to prioritize yourself. Make a list. What do you love to do? What excites you? What makes you happy? Do you love getting in the bed early enough to crawl in your covers, or, wrap yourself around your blanket and, watch Netflix at night? Do you love that? Do you love putting your phone on D&D? D&D is my thing. I'm sorry. I have my favorites list. It'll ring for my favorites. But, if my phone is on D&D, 9 times out of 10, I'm busy. Because I used to always be that person that felt a need to rush and answer the phone. Rush and answer. Rush and hurry up and answer the phone. And then I'm like, I can't, you can't keep doing that. You have to put limitations for yourself. So find out, what do you enjoy? Do you like sleeping in on Saturday mornings? Do you like Friday nights where you just, have self-care night? Sundays, are those your self-care days? You know, whatever it is, but prioritize yourself. Choose yourself. Choose you. Stop accepting the bare minimum and crumbs from people and start giving yourself what you're asking for. Not saying it's going to be easy, right? But the more you practice it, the more you'll become better at it. And the more people around you will start to see, okay, I see I can't call her at that time. I see I can't expect this from her all the time. People will adjust. Trust me. They may not like it at first, but they'll adjust and they'll figure it out for themselves. That's life. But prioritize yourself, beloved. Prioritize you. Prioritize what makes you happy so you can live your best life. You know, my tagline is conversations about life, growth, and self-care. Self-care is essential in this journey. Right? So I'm going to leave it there, guys. So happy that you came back once again. I need you to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.